And we're back, and this time I'm going to show you how to write on a shape path in Adobe Photoshop. It's a little bit different from writing within a shape, but the starting point is the same. So let us create a custom shape. We'll use the heart once more, make sure path in the drop down in the top menu is selected. And once again, you could basically use any shape here or create your own shapes, but we'll use the hard card shape. I go to the center, hold Shift and Alt and drag this shape. So it's just a path, it doesn't have a layer now. But when we use the type tool and we hover around the path, so don't click inside of it, you've got this effect created. That's not what we want. So let me press Ctrl Z. You hover over the path and then your icon changes a little bit, and that is what you want. Then you left click and you've got the text, so in this case the placeholder text, put on the path. Let me type something in. You can see it's placed inside of the hard path. And when I activate the move tool, I can move it around. I can still use the properties, or for example, like here the paragraph menu, to adjust the text. When using the paragraph, it's important to use the align menu, and you can justify it to fill the entire space. And in most cases, that is what you want to have. But you can do so by hand as well, by using a different alignment, and then play around with the properties menu and readjust the size of the text and the distance between the letters. And you can see what effects that has. So right now the paragraph function becomes much more obvious with this downsized text. And you can also see when you size it up more and more, at some point the words, they get cut off. So let me increase the size, and you can see that on the right hand side. So you want to adjust it on a case by case basis, depending on the text that you use and obviously the shape that you use. You can still flip it, so just press Ctrl T, then right click and flip it horizontally, for example. And you can still change the color with the properties menu. If you want to add a gradient, just open an adjustment layer gradient and then right click and create a clipping mask for your text layer. And now let's get back to the gradient. Let me just use the default here to show you what it does. You can change the style to radial, for example. So it's spreading out from the center with radial, and linear creates this effect. And this is how you can write on a shape path in Adobe Photoshop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.